Stop everything you are doing right now. Drop the phone, close the door, lean in close. This is not a recording meant for the masses. This is a highly urgent, time-sensitive spiritual transmission downloaded directly into my consciousness just moments ago. And God Himself has sent me to deliver it directly to you, the one listening now. There is a cosmic shift happening, a disruption in the matrix, and the reason you feel so unsettled, the reason you feel like you are perpetually under surveillance, is because you are. You have been monitored, you have been tracked, and the darkness knows your name. But what the darkness failed to calculate is the sheer, overwhelming, blinding power you possess, the power that is about to activate. The spiritual diagnosis I am delivering to you today is immediate, and it requires an immediate activation key. They want you distracted. They want you scrolling. They want you muted. But if you are truly ready to break the chains of delay and activate the divine protection seal that surrounds this word, you must engage the frequency. This is mandatory. I need you to stop right now, take a deep breath, and type the number 777 into the comments below. Do it now. This is not for vanity. This is the divine activation code, the key that opens the portal and seals the prophetic word into your spirit. Type 777 and anchor yourself into this frequency, because what I am about to reveal will confirm every gut feeling you have ever ignored. You are not unlucky. You are not cursed. You are not disorganized. Your pain, your isolation, and the relentless attacks you have endured are not signs of weakness. They are irrefutable proof of your colossal threat level. You are a walking, breathing existential crisis to the forces of darkness. Let that sink in. The reason they tried to silence you, the reason they weaponized distraction against you, the reason they orchestrated betrayals in your inner circle was not because they despised your personality. It was because they were absolutely, fundamentally terrified of your destiny. They tried to block the elevation. They tried to sabotage the breakthrough. They tried to bury the calling, and they failed. They tried, but they failed. They tried to use the mouth of your enemy to speak curses, but all those curses did was bounce off your impenetrable shield and return to sender. They tried to dim your light with gossip, but the gossip only highlighted how brightly you shine in the darkness. They tried to distract you with lower vibrational lovers, with draining jobs, with petty arguments, but they are shaking now because you have reached the critical mass of awareness. I see the spiritual war room. I see the diagnosis sheet that the demonic council holds, and your name is written in flaming letters across the top, marked, Code Red, Extreme Danger to the Matrix. And I'm going to tell you the truth that nobody else has the courage to speak. Their jealousy was never about what you had. It was about what you are. They saw the ancient anointing on your life. They saw the blueprint of your success laid out before time even began. They saw the crown waiting for your head, and they knew they could never touch it. That envy was a disguise. That rejection was a mask. Underneath all that bitterness, there was only pure, unadulterated, blinding fear. Let me give you the evidence, the undeniable proof that confirms your status as a chosen one. You think you are alone at night, wrestling with the heavy energy in your room, feeling the oppression trying to suffocate your potential. But I have seen the truth. If you could see what I see, you would never fear the night again. Right now, at this very moment, there are 4 beings of pure, molten fire positioned strategically around your sleeping space. These are the Watchers, the specialized guardians assigned to your soul before your first breath. They are massive. Their wings span the width of your room, and in their hands they hold ancient, terrifying swords of fire. These are not ornamental weapons. These blades are activated, charged with divine plasma, and they are swinging every single time a low-level entity dares to approach your boundary. The reason you wake up sometimes and feel a sudden, inexplicable peace, the reason you are protected from accidents that should have claimed your life, is because the Hell Realm knows. If they breach that perimeter, they are toast. They will be incinerated by the protective fire surrounding your bed. You are not alone. You have the ultimate security detail. Hell trembles when you roll over in your sleep, because your guardians are on duty. Your suffering was never arbitrary. It was calibration. Every trial was designed to strip away the distractions and leave you with nothing but the pure gold of your true self. The divine does not put trials on the unworthy. You were put through the fire because you were built to withstand the heat. Now, understand this. To navigate the treacherous path ahead, to secure your destiny and step fully into the power validated by those fiery swords, you must understand the 8 hidden secrets that guarantee your protection during these rapidly darkening times. These secrets are not rituals or complicated spells. They are ancient truths hardwired into the spiritual DNA of every chosen one. Let us unlock the first seal now. The first hidden secret, the power of divine misunderstanding. This is the first secret that keeps you protected. You feel misunderstood, isolated, and sometimes ridiculed, and you think this is a failing. It is not. It is your shield. The moment the divine assigned your mission, a spiritual veil was drawn around your path. The wrong people cannot understand you. They cannot articulate your calling. They cannot categorize your gifts. Why? Because the enemy cannot steal what it cannot define. If they fully understood the scope of your power, they would know exactly how to target you. Your protection is woven into your unique nature, the fact that you simply don't fit into their little boxes. They tried to label you crazy. They tried to label you naive. They tried to label you overly ambitious, but they were wrong. They were wrong. They were wrong. They simply didn't have the spiritual bandwidth to comprehend a frequency as high as yours. Embrace the misunderstanding. It is the sound of the enemy being confused by your purpose. The second hidden secret, the invincibility of forgiveness. This sounds soft, but it is the most aggressive spiritual warfare tactic you possess. Forgiveness is not for the person who hurt you. It is a nuclear bomb you drop on the enemy's binding agreement over your soul. When you hold on to bitterness, when you cling to the rage of past betrayals, you give the demonic forces a legal right, a tiny loophole to keep siphoning your energy. But the moment you sincerely, genuinely release that debt, not because they deserve it, but because you deserve freedom, you cut the cord. You become spiritually untraceable to that old pattern of pain. The moment you forgive, the ground they stand on collapses. Your forgiveness is your most dangerous weapon because it guarantees your lightness, and the darkness cannot cling to light. You must forgive them, not for them, but because you are dangerous when you are light. You are explosive when you are free, and you are unstoppable when you carry no emotional baggage. The third hidden secret, the magnetic field of isolation. Oh, the loneliness. You've felt it deeply, haven't you? The forced solitude, the seasons where people inexplicably drop out of your life, the feeling that you are walking a path nobody else can share. This is not punishment. It is divine magnetic calibration. You were pulled away from the crowds because the crowds carry noise, they carry confusion, and they carry contamination. The divine had to isolate you to amplify your signal. That isolation was a high-frequency spiritual boot camp where you learned to distinguish the voice of God from the noise of the world. They tried to break you by making you alone, but the divine knew that your greatest power would be found when you were stripped bare, face to face with your own unstoppable internal strength. You were pulled aside because you were being prepared for leadership, and true leaders must first learn to lead themselves in silence. Embrace the solitude. It is the soundproofing that allows you to hear the secrets of the universe. The fourth hidden secret, the reflective shield of praise. Most people praise when things go well. Chosen ones learn to praise when the walls are collapsing, when the attack is at its highest, and when the anxiety is peaking. Why? Because praise is not just worship, it is a spiritual frequency disruptor. When you praise God in the middle of chaos, you confuse the entire hell realm. They expect fear, they expect despair, they expect anger. But when you activate the frequency of gratitude and awe, you instantaneously turn the attack back on the sender. Your praise becomes a reflective shield, reflecting the fiery darts of the enemy right back at their source. Your enemies gather to watch you fail, but when they hear your unwavering praise, they realize the fire did not consume you. You became the fire. The fifth hidden secret, the power of delayed gratification. You've been frustrated by timing. You see the vision, you feel the calling, but the manifestation seems slow. This delay is your protection. The divine knows you are being targeted by massive, cosmic-level enemies, not just minor annoyances. If your blessing had arrived too early, before you had the maturity, the resources, and the impenetrable energetic field required to protect it, it would have been stolen or corrupted. The delay is the process of fortification. God is not delaying the blessing. God is strengthening the container. He is preparing you to handle wealth, power, and influence without being destroyed by them. The blessing you are waiting for is so immense that it requires a fortress, and that fortress is being built inside you right now. Trust the delay, because the timing of the divine is always, always, absolutely perfect. The sixth hidden secret, the gift of spiritual exhaustion. You know that feeling, the deep, soul-level weariness that no amount of sleep can fix. You think this is burnout from worldly stress. Sometimes it is, but often, it is a sign that you have been engaging in heavy-duty spiritual combat while you were unconscious. Remember those angels with the swords of fire? They are fighting on your behalf, but because you are the anchor for that power, that effort reverberates in your spirit. Spiritual exhaustion is often the residue of a successful, victorious battle fought in the unseen realms. You are tired not because you are losing, but because you have been winning major or pivotal, destiny-defining victories. Take comfort in the fatigue. It means the enemy's camp is currently in disarray because of the work done while you slept. Rest, recharge, and honor the exhaustion, for it is the badge of a successful warrior. The seventh hidden secret, your enemy's inability to calculate mercy. The darkness operates on cold logic, on predictable cause and effect, on the expectation of retaliation. They expect you to fight dirty. They expect you to stoop to their level. They expect you to carry hatred. But your greatest secret weapon, the one they cannot factor into their equations, is your capacity for divine mercy and grace. When you show compassion where they expect cruelty, when you elevate where they expect pettiness, you completely break their algorithm. They cannot predict your moves because they cannot comprehend a love so powerful it transcends human pettiness. You are dangerous because you are unpredictable, and you are unpredictable because you choose the higher frequency every single time. Your ability to show grace is the ultimate tactical maneuver. The eighth hidden secret, the fearlessness of the fire. The final secret is the one that guarantees your survival. You have been tested by fire, and the fire did not consume you. It forged you. Every attempt they made to burn down your life, your reputation, or your future only served to strengthen the internal composition of your soul. You are now chemically resistant to destruction. They tried to destroy your finances. They tried to wreck your relationships. They tried to steal your joy. But look at you now. You are still standing, you are still breathing, and you are radiating a power greater than you've ever known. You cannot be broken because you have already been through the breaking. You are impervious. You are unbreakable. You are untouchable. The core truth is this: the very things you thought were keeping you down, the jealousy, the attacks, the isolation, were actually the divine mechanisms ensuring you remain protected, separate, and spiritually fortified for the massive assignment ahead. You are not a victim of circumstance. You are a strategic operative of the divine, placed exactly where you are needed, and surrounded by forces so powerful that the demons assigned to your destruction spend their days paralyzed by fear. The jealousy they aimed at you was merely the physical manifestation of their spiritual inability to accept your divine appointment. They saw the end game, they saw the victory lap, and they hated it. But their hate is your fuel. Their envy is your confirmation. Their failure is your guarantee. Now that you have this knowledge, now that the 777 seal is activated, and now that you understand the true meaning of the fiery swords guarding your sleep, you have crossed a threshold. The time for passive survival is over. We are moving into a season of aggressive, deliberate manifestation, But every chosen one must understand one final, urgent warning. The war has changed. The frequency is rising, and the attacks are about to become more sophisticated, more deceptive, and more targeted than ever before. You are ready. You are prepared. And in the next transmission, we will discuss the essential spiritual battle plan to not only withstand the coming shift, but to completely dominate the territory that the divine has already promised is yours. Get ready, chosen one. The true battle for your destiny is about to begin, and you are going to win this war. But to completely dominate the territory that the divine has already promised is yours. Get ready, chosen one. The true battle for your destiny is about to begin, and you are going to win this war. You are going to win this war because, truth be told, the war is already over. The war is already over, and the dark principalities just haven't received the memo yet, or they are in deep, agonizing denial. Understand this. While you were walking through the dark valley, while you were questioning everything, while you were weeping those silent tears that felt like they were ripping your soul apart, there was a council meeting happening in the unseen realms. The archons of the lower dimensions, the architects of your temporary misery, they had gathered. They gathered to celebrate what they believed was your final collapse. They gathered to divide the spoils of your potential. They had the charts ready. They had the contracts drawn up. They were ready to sign the decree of your destruction. But when they looked up to confirm the signature, the document was empty. The paper was ashes. The decree was dissolved. Why? Because while they were plotting your downfall, the angelic command, the highest guard, the warrior class of the heavens, they were surrounding your bedroom. They were surrounding your workspace. They were surrounding your very consciousness. You were never alone, never vulnerable, never unprotected, even when you felt the deepest isolation. They tried to send the spiritual assassins. They tried to break the seal around your destiny. They aimed the arrows of envy and the spears of slander straight at your heart, and every single time, those weapons vaporized before they could even touch the auric field of your anointing. They aimed, they missed, they collapsed. They sent their best agents, and their best agents returned scorched and bewildered. The enemy is confused. The enemy is frantic. The enemy doesn't understand why the plan that works against everyone else fails disastrously against you. And the answer is simple, powerful, and terrifying to them. Your protection is not a fence. It is a fortress forged in divine fire. The highest authority, the creator of all dimensions, sits and watches this frantic, pathetic assault. And their expression is not one of concern, but of quiet pride. They look at the desperate skirmishes of the dark forces, and then they look at you, sleeping peacefully, oblivious to the swirling, fiery defense lines, and they nod. They nod to the legions of angels standing guard, the ones with the massive, shimmering wings and the swords of pure, concentrated white fire, the swords that never rest. These swords of fire, this is the hidden secret. The primary defense, they blaze so brightly that the demons cannot even look at your presence for too long without being consumed. The heat of the truth you carry repels their lies instantly. They tried to penetrate your space. They tried to plant seeds of doubt and destruction directly into your soul. And what happened? The angelic commander simply raised a hand, and the intruders were not just repelled. They were thrown back thousands of years into the dust of their own failure. They thought their jealousy was just hate. They thought their constant attempts to sabotage you were just spite. No, chosen one, understand this profound spiritual truth. Their jealousy was, in fact, a panicked reaction to the magnitude of the light they sensed radiating from your potential. They weren't reacting to who you are right now. They were reacting to the catastrophic impact of who you are about to become. They saw your future coronation, and they absolutely panicked. Your light is dangerous to them. Your truth is a disruptor to their entire chaotic structure. You are chaos to their dark order, and they cannot stand it. They cannot stand you being free. They cannot stand you owning your power. But they lost that battle the moment they decided to attack the divinely protected. And here is the beautiful, terrifying cosmic promise. Every single attack launched against you, Every piece of malicious gossip spoken about you, every attempt to steal your energy or derail your path, that action instantly triggered an immutable law of return. You don't have to seek revenge. You don't have to lift a finger to retaliate. The law is automatic, instantaneous, and inescapable. While they were busy digging a pit for you, the divine justice system was busy digging a much deeper, more permanent consequence for them. They planted seeds of chaos, and now they are forced to reap an entire harvest of cosmic consequence. The payment for obstructing a chosen one is steep, immediate, and administered by the universe itself. Watch what happens next. Observe the rapid decline, the sudden instability, the unraveling of the architects of your previous pain. They tried, they failed, and now they are accountable. Accept this truth into your core. You won. They lost. It is finished. And now, we move from the defense to the offense. We move from surviving the assaults to claiming the promises. The season of mere protection is drawing to a close, and the season of unstoppable expansion is upon you. The anointing that kept you safe is now transforming into the power that propels you forward. The angels are not just standing guard anymore, they are clearing the path. They are rolling up the red carpet for your arrival. The time for hiding your light is over. The time for playing small is annihilated. You have survived the worst, not by accident, but by design. You have proven your spiritual resilience, and now, the heavens are opening the vaults. The rewards for your faithfulness, the blessings for enduring the fire. The mantle of authority that was secured for you before time began. It is all being delivered now. The divine is preparing the stage. The throne is being polished. Get ready, chosen one, because the final stage of this journey is not a battle. It is a celebration. It is time for your coronation. The divine is preparing the stage. The throne is being polished. Get ready, chosen one, because the final stage of this journey is not a battle. It is a celebration. It is time for your coronation. And the crown is heavy, but the weight is power. It is not a burden. It is a mantle of dominion. You have stepped through the veil. The fire is behind you, and the doors of cosmic abundance are swinging wide open. Understand this now, decree this truth over your life. A new cycle begins. The old rules are dead. The poverty consciousness is dead. The limitations they tried to place upon you are dead and buried beneath the dust of your ascension. You are stepping into the new reality, the reality they tried desperately to block. They failed. They failed. They failed. And now, the reward for your endurance is terrifyingly beautiful. You are intouchable. You are untouchable. You are untouchable by the lower frequencies of jealousy and lack. Your protection is no longer defensive. It is inherent. It is built into the very fabric of your new being. When you walk, the ground trembles because you are carrying the authority of heaven. When you speak, the universe reconfigures itself to obey your command. This is not arrogance. This is the factual realization of your divine assignment. You are God's favorite. Yes, you heard me. You are the favorite. The one they talk about in the highest chambers of light. The one they defended aggressively. The one they watched with such pride as you walked through the valley of the shadow. They said, "Look at the chosen one. Look at how they held the light, even when it hurt. Look at their resilience." And now, you are ascending to a financial frequency that frightens the demons who specialize in scarcity. The spiritual economy has shifted in your favor. Prosperity is not coming. Prosperity has already arrived. It is waiting for you to simply acknowledge it and walk through the door. I see the shift happening right now, in the spiritual realm. I see the angels of provision, angels you have never seen before, standing at your doors, carrying scrolls that detail your new wealth, your new health, your restored relationships. Do not question the mechanism. Do not analyze the how. Do not try to make it logical. Your job is simple, chosen one, and it is a command. Do not look back. Do not try to analyze the faces of those who betrayed you. Do not spend 1 second of your precious, abundant time trying to understand their motives. Their envy was fear. Their attacks were declarations of their weakness. Let them go. Let the past burn to ash. You are moving too fast, your light is too high, your destiny is too grand to look back at the rubble. Your only order is gratitude. Say thank you. Thank the fire for purifying you. Thank the darkness for highlighting your light. Thank the struggle for forging the steel in your soul. And then, focus forward. This new cycle requires a new perspective. You are not a victim of circumstance. You are the architect of your destiny. Every morning when you wake up, before your feet even touch the ground, decree your dominion. Command the day to obey the light within you. You are a manifester of the highest order, and the universe is ready to deliver the goods. The material blessings that are pouring into your life right now are not superficial. They are the physical evidence of your spiritual victory. And listen closely to the sound of silence. That silence is the sound of the enemy's retreat. They cannot penetrate your space anymore. You are sealed. You are protected. Remember the key element. Chosen one. I see them now. They are surrounding you as you sleep. They are the guardians of the threshold. I see the seraphim, the highest order of angels, standing guard. They are holding swords of white-hot, consecrated fire. These are not merely symbolic swords. These blades are real, and they slice through any frequency of attack, any subtle spell, any whispered curse that tries to land near your aura. They stand guard around your bed, around your home, around your bank accounts, and around the minds of the people you love. You are protected, you are loved, you are defended, you are the focus of divine attention. So, step into this power, wear your crown, accept the scepter of abundance. Do not apologize for your success. Do not dim your light for those who refused to evolve. They had their chance. They chose the shadows. You chose the light, and now the light is rewarding you immeasurably. You are entering a time of effortless receiving. The effort has been expended. The battle has been won. Now is the time of harvesting. The abundance is flowing. The health is stabilizing. The peace is permanent. You are permanently sealed in this frequency of divine favor. Now, to activate this specific decree of untouchable protection and immediate financial shift, you must seal this prophecy with your own voice. The spiritual realm requires declaration to move matter. It needs your confirmation. I need you to open the comment section right now. Stop everything and anchor this prophecy into your reality by typing the declaration that changes your frequency forever. Speak it, believe it, and watch the next 48 hours confirm this truth. Comment this powerful phrase to activate the blessing and seal your coronation. I am the chosen one and I am untouchable. Do it now. Lock it in and prepare for the wealth, the peace, and the power that is rushing to meet you. The frequency is set. The door is open. Go and receive your inheritance. Chosen one, your time is now.